I did a reading the other day where my client was like, I feel like every 9 years, so 9, 19, and 29, she said she felt like something super catastrophic or just detrimental happened to her in that year. So that made me want to look to see what goes on in those years and if there is some correlation. So something that I definitely noticed is that there are a lot of nodal activity that takes place at these marks, because at 9 you have your first nodal opposition. The nodes in astrology represent areas of life where you have to have balance. The north node is increase, the south node is decrease, and whenever the nodes are activated, wherever there is something dealing with the nodes, that can definitely cause stress and tension, because it is a time where you are supposed to align yourself. It is a time where there is a lot of work to be done. That is a time where there, because the nodes being associated with fate, like there's a lot of fated energy, there's a lot of fated things that can take place anytime the nodes are activated. So at 9 you have a nodal opposition. Then at 19 you are experiencing your first nodal return, which again, the nodes are returning to the position that they were in the sky when you were born, and again those nodes are activated again. But also at age 19 you're experiencing an eighth house perfection year, which every year of your life you have a house that is perfected, in the themes and the things associated with that house can become prominent. And the eighth house is a dark house. The eighth house is a house that is associated with trauma and healing and resentment and baggage and your psyche and a lot of heavy things. So being in an eighth house perfection year, that can just be a heavier year than normal, period. And then when you're 29, this is right after you have your nodal opposition, your second nodal opposition. This is right in the midst of your Saturn return, which again, Saturn is the planet of blockages, delays, restrictions, challenges. So period, that's just not an easy time to deal with. And then when you're 39, you have your opening Neptune square, which is basically the start of the midlife crisis transit. So yes, if you have noticed that in your life you've had some difficult things take place during 9 years, so when you're 9, when you're 19, when you're 29, when you're 39, that's not a surprise, because there are some difficult transits that do take place at those times, unfortunately. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick little video about that. Follow me for more astrology content, and moonruledmommy.com to book a birth chart reading.